And with that, early voting got underway at the Henrico Government Center Friday morning as over a dozen people were lined up to become among the first to cast their ballots.
I'm enthusiastic about voting. I think it's critical to our society that everyone possible vote.
I want to be as early as possible
Why is that?
because I'm a conservative as you can be. And I just want, they even said to go out and vote early.
The start of voting comes a day after a new Wasson Center poll giving a look at how likely voters are feeling. It has Democrats in the lead in all three statewide races, with double-digit margins in the governor and lieutenant governor's race, but only a 7-point difference in the attorney general's race. But the poll's author, Rebecca Bromley-Trujillo, says those leads aren't insurmountable.
Usually the most intense partisans are going to vote first. And so there's definitely room for those late-breaking undecideds.
A few hours after the polls opened in Henrico, some of the statewide candidates showed up to make their pitch to voters, including Democratic gubernatorial candidate Abigail Spanberger and Republican lieutenant governor candidate John Reid.
As we see energy prices continue to rise, as rents and the cost of buying a house continue to go up significantly, we know that Virginians want a governor who's being responsive to those issues.
Because I'm a new kind of Republican who's looking after the public and their jobs and their money and their families to keep them safe. And there's not a Democrat in this state who's going to do what I'm going to do to protect the citizens of Virginia.
In terms of what message voters told the Wasson Center is top of mind, cost of living and inflation is number one. The second is threats to democracy, which Bromley-Trujillo attributes to the murder of Charlie Kirk. When asked about that, Spanberger says it shows a need to return to respectful debate and disagreement. And then this happened.
Discourse, because our children deserve better than what they are witnessing from some of the adults around them.
Well, let me do that too. I'm headed out. It's always good to see you. I got to go to Fairfax, but you're working hard and I appreciate it.
Listen, John Reid has put his name on the ballot. I hate to be the one to tell you this. I did not vote for you today.
I know that, and I return it, but that's okay. But I'd like to demonstrate that we can still be friends. You live in Henrico, I live in Henrico. I'm glad to see you, always.
But we're too busy for coffee anytime soon, my friend.
Probably true.
But as the calendar moves closer to Election Day on November 4th, Bromley-Trujillo says the biggest impact on all the races could be out of their control, that being the approval rating of President Donald Trump, which the poll puts at only 39%.
The truth is that state politics has become nationalized over time. And so what's happening in the White House is a big deal. And we just have this strong historical trend in Virginia of voting against the party in power in the White House.
And if you need to know more about the key dates for this election cycle, who's on the ballot and what's at stake, you can head to our website, WTVR.com, where we have a full voter election guide. In Henrico, Cameron Thompson, CBS 6 News.